Last chapter, the party finished up their fight with the cultists within the Church of Bane and kept one of them alive for interrogation. They rummaged through the church and found all the coded paperwork and sent both the survivor and the information to the prince. They themselves also visited the prince and discussed what had happened. Gooey read the mind of the cultist and got a little more insight into his life pre-mass and then quickly ended it. The prince asked the party to leave him for a few days so he could decode all the paperwork they had given him and also paid them each their 300 gold. The party decided they would use this within the black market for shopping. However, night came and Captain's communication stone began ringing. Ozak was in Cornest with Ovani's brother.
My name is Ashley, and I play Little Bard.
Hi, my name is Brew, and I will be playing Kyrie.
Hi, I'm Nyx, and I'll be playing Ovani.
Hi, I'm March, and I play Flint Bright.
Hi, my name is John, and I'll be playing Gooey.
And I'm Rob the DM, and welcome to the Homebrew. So you all are in the tavern. There's people fighting. You can smell like strong onion and meat and herb and garlic flavors wafting out of the kitchen at the back. There's a smell of like stale ale and piss in the main bit, mixed with like blood and that kind of stuff. Gooey is doing his weird magic shit and it stinks of incense. It's a whole lot of smells all at once. There's the noise of all that going on. What do you guys want to do?
Gooey's just like finishing stuffing this scroll that has a giant mouth with a piece of parchment and just sort of... I mean, do you want to describe what happens after this sort of like, they stuff the arm and like sort of dust off their hands and dust off their shoulders. Right, all complete.
What you guys would see as Gooey turns around and says that is the scroll lifting up, still with that kind of like etched in face into it behind Gooey. And then it lunged forward and absorbed Gooey into the scroll. And then just collapse and flutter on the ground.
Gooey?
Oh.
Yeah. Detect magic.
Yeah, that's magic.
Yeah, what type of magic?
What type? Oh god,
Yeah,
I
that's
don't
cool.
know. John, what type of magic is your scroll?
Probably necromancy, I would imagine.
Yeah.
Can I pick up the scroll?
Yeah. You see the same face on before kind of writhing and like squirming and slowly drip, 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 bits like droplets of gooey start dropping out of the scroll onto the floor again.
Like, Kyrie's gonna like look at this like completely in awe of what is happening and kind of, she has zero idea of what is going on. So, like, sort of like a partially wet blanket, she's gonna like,
Yes.
like shake it and maybe even wring it. Like,
Try bringing it out, yeah.
yeah, she doesn't know what's happening.
As you
All
bring it
I
out
can
a
do
bit
is-
more, gooey does drip,
Yeah.
drip, 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 start dripping out a bit more into the pile of clothes where gooey was. And then
And
after a little
Kyrie
while,
just keep doing, Kyrie just keep wringing into the clothes.
after a little while, the dripping gets slower and slower and slower until it stops and there's just a puddle of gooey on the floor. And you watch as, much like you've seen before, gooey begins to pull themselves together and reform. And they stand up, like, in Gooey's clothes, but not like you've ever seen Gooey before. They have this, like, scrawny but toned demeanor about them, quite sunken in cheeks and eyes, kind of a defined, like, triangle pointed jaw. And then slowly you watch it fill back out into Gooey's normal shape. The sunken in eye socket thing slowly filling back up into Gooey's normal eyes. The like thin spindly fingers plumping out into Gooey's usual. And then it's just Gooey again.
So Kyrie's gonna like meddle with the scroll in her hands, and I'm guessing it'll be like sort of wet, unless it isn't.
No, it's got no moisture to it. It's just paper at this point. the face on it has stopped moving and everything.
Do you need this for magic or?
Yes, thank you. Just takes it, just rolls it up, as if nothing's happened.
Yeah. Can you hide inside scrolls often? I seem like that might be. A good
Goo
thing
was
to
gone for
do.
like a good 20 minutes, by the way.
Oh.
I do not believe that is something I can do.
Okay then. I suppose that was new magic. I heard you were doing some new magic.
New magic?
Yeah, something about the house.
Oh, yes. That is a new thing that I have recently acquired. It is good. I think
Huh.
That's like just vomiting out rune stones since they keep
Oh.
them in their body. Just
One of the fireballs goes off, hits against the rock wall, and leaves a scorch mark on it.
what are these doing in my body?
You carried them around?
The
Something
better
around?
you know than I do.
They don't taste well.
Yeah, those
You're
are those.
telling me.
I don't know why I have these in my body though.
Is that not where you keep them?
I guess I could sell them. And so picks them up and like just looks a bit puzzled and then just gets them all into a sack. I guess I could sell these to the gargoyle person.
Can you
Yeah.
explain what the fuck just happened?
What just happened? Are you all okay?
Are you?
I think so.
Huh, okay.
Currently running at full capacity at the moment.
You forget some things? Are you running on some blanks?
I transcribed the spell, and now we are in this moment. Correct?
No.
I do not recall anything. I also do not recall these stones.
Wait,
Can
I
you
have
don't?
I have a lot of them.
Yeah,
Why
you
do I
used
have
them
so-
before.
Why
Hey,
do I have so
Jimmy,
many?
can I do something?
Certainly.
Just don't move. And I'm gonna use detect thoughts on Gooey.
Can you use detect thoughts?
Yeah, I have it at second level.
You watch as Little Bird plucks out one of their feathers and kind of gently presses it into the side of Gooey's head, and it just sinks in, begins glowing a light purple colour. Gooey has absolutely zero memories of what the rocks are for or anything like that. He recalls doing the spell thing for transcribing the magic, and then he recalls all you being in the room and staring at him.
Is it just gone?
Yeah,
Or
it's
is
just,
it like
it's just
knocked
gone.
off? Oh.
The little feather begins to fizzle and melt away inside Gooey's head.
How many days is it?
It's about 3-ish.
Is everything okay, little bird?
I mean, I don't know if okay is the right word. It's weird.
What did you
Interesting.
see?
I'd like to talk like telepathically to everyone except Gooey.
Okay.
And just say Gooey doesn't remember anything. Like nothing about the runestones.
Well, that makes sense.
No, like it's all gone. Like they don't know how they used them. They don't know how like they made them. They don't know where they came from. They don't remember being eaten by the scroll.
Well, it's got to be something to do with that scroll, surely.
Yeah.
He's just picking up the rocks and just sort of like tapping them a little bit and like knocking them against the floor like a monkey.
Oh god.
One
I
of
mean-
the acid splash ones goes off and starts melting
Oh.
onto the floor.
Please don't do
that.
Can Kyrie
that-
just take all the? Can Kyrie just take all the runes off Gary?
That's a lot. It's like a big bucket of rock.
Yes.
I-
I'm still
I'll-
gonna take it.
I want to. Oh, okay. I want to sell those though. They seem valuable.
Yes, you could
You can
sell
absolutely
those,
sell them,
but you've
they're
already
also-
just used
no.
two.
Those were
They-
only minor cantrip level magic. I think
Yep.
they should be okay.
Yeah,
Yes.
what about the rest of them that have
I
higher
don't really
level
want
spells?
you to use a major level cantrip.
Yeah, we've seen what Gooey can do in a fight, so I don't really want any of that going off in our bedroom.
It does smell of like burnt rocks now.
Let's take these rocks to the gargoyle. They should
Right.
appreciate them.
I don't think
Can I,
they're the right person to.
Kyrie's gonna ask for the scroll back, and if possible, give it to Rovani to look at.
I would rather you didn't.
I mean,
I'd
Harry
rather
would
it didn't eat you,
insist.
but like we don't all get what we want.
It is strange to
hello?
stops talking for a second and then just kind of like twitches like a robot.
You watch as kind of like loosely, like the very baseline, like muscle fibers that are very translucent begin to slowly grow and spread throughout Gooey's hands. They're almost like completely opaque, but you notice them like slowly growing and spreading.
This scroll is important to me for some reason. I would be happy to study it, but I wanted to stay with me.
Sure. Can I take a look though? You can have it back, it's fine.
Certainly. Though it
Okay.
does appear to have some connection. If what the prince said is true, it may have belonged to. So she points to the whole body. The person. Oh dear. Existential crisis engaging.
Oh.
And then just sort of like. Turns crane, just sort of like unrolls the scroll and just sits at one end, keeping it on a hand.
Did we use comprehend languages on it?
Only Gooey knows that spell.
I know it.
Oh, you do?
Oh.
I have access to it.
Yeah.
Oh. Certainly.
Do I notice anything different from what I saw before on the scroll?
There's some more writing on it, but it's that same. It's written in like I think it was Sylvan originally, right, John?
Oh, I can read Sylvan.
No,
like-
no. There was Sylvan, Common,
It's-
and then there was
there was
the
a
one that
bunch
was
of
just like scrolled, like
Oh.
fucking thingy, right?
Scrollings of someone who clearly isn't all
Yeah.
day.
So there's more of like the scrawlings of like disjointed words and stuff like that on there that are just in common, but they are very difficult to read because of how like scrawled and rapid they were.
Can I? I've got an idea. I want to use comprehend languages, which, I mean, first of all, I like to imagine that I cast it and a little pipe comes out of my mouth and a little pair of glasses just appears on my feet.
Oh,
Here, see?
Yes.
yes, I understand.
But I can copy writing.
Yeah, you can copy the scrolled writing if you want.
As in, I can completely mimic handwriting and
Yeah.
voicing.
Can I pull out like a fire rune, like a common fire rune from the bucket, and just light little birds, little smoke?
Yeah,
A little pipe, yeah.
a
Yeah.
lot of people do actually use fire roots just for that. I believe you saw Ozak do it once before.
You got a lighter.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's literally like a lighter for starting campfires or lighting your pipe or whatever. You'd be able to copy the scrollings, yeah?
I just want to kind of copy them down into my notebook into like a readable language,
Yeah.
or at least like copy it down as is and then translate
Yeah.
into common or again.
You get a couple of words that stand out. You do get runestones.
Yeah.
You get memory. You get power. You get ability, innate, and you get forgotten. And you get owner. The
Does
rest
it-
of it doesn't seem to be a language per se. It's just like, you know, like when you watch a little kid write something and they write one word, and then it's like weird kind of words in between, and then it's another word that you're like, oh yeah, I can kind of see that. Like when you're teaching a child to
like
write.
written in code.
No,
Okay.
it just seems super disjointed.
Okay.
Uri, did you write this stuff down?
That is not my handwriting, no.
That's
How
not the
did it?
question, though.
Oh.
But I don't know. I don't think the question is it your handwriting? I think is it something that you have written in your past?
No, I do not write. And I sort of point to like another section of the scroll, which is like in a very different handwriting. This is all my things. When I need to transcribe a new spell, I force it into the scroll and it imprints into the large page.
And then how do you use the spell after that?
I have to recall a certain formula that I have to then copy hand motions and certain phrases in order to cast the spell. But I don't know how I know how to do that.
Do you feel any different?
Can you cast a like non-attack spell?
Certainly. I do have some that I can cast innately, though.
Not one of those. One of the ones that you learned.
Learned.
I'm not sure if you'd be able to do those inside a building.
Alright.
I mean,
Guri just sort of grabs her staff and sort of places it sideways, and then just inhales and just exhales and sort of like goes past the staff, and then a sort of like waterfall of fog begins to emanate off the staff and sort of trails across the ground as Guri casts fog cloud in the entire room, and then just sort of rotates the staff and just stands it down. No one can see anything now.
Yeah, it's misty as fuck in here.
And Guri just sort of walks up to each of you, like as if nothing's there, and just sort of puts a hand on Wilbert's shoulder. Is that a good example?
I don't think that looks the same.
Guri's never done this.
No. This is something we're gonna have to figure out at some point. Right.
Little bird, I knew you shouldn't have, started smoking indoors.
You can't blame this on on me. The pipe just falls out.
Yeah, clatters on the ground.
He just picks it back up again and then just drops the spell, and then you kind of just like get sucked back into the staff. And just sits back down. Is that what you requested? I don't understand the purpose of that exercise.
No, I don't think you would you? Yeah, that's okay. I mean, well, it's not great to be honest with you, but it's what I asked. Yeah.
Are we planning to do any festivities? I would like to sell those stones. There is a few gems in there that would be useful for a coin. And I can transcribe some more spells.
Sure. Yep. Yeah. Carry on.
Maybe you should wait to get out of the black market before you sell all these, because I haven't had the best of times here in terms of transactions.
Well, the gargoyle person was very kind to me. I think he liked me. He gave me this, and just all the little Guri statue.
You do have a tiny Guri statue.
The Guri mini.
Yeah.
Well, if you trust the gargoyle man, I
can go there stealthily if none of you are comfortable with that.
Oh, no.
He may also just eat the room.
We will just
Yeah,
go
we'll go
with
see
you.
what happens.
I think it's best that we stay together. I don't think anyone else has got anything we need to do right now.
My innate magic allows me to be to easily blend in with crowds. I don't know why you're all so puzzled, but if you all are feeling uncomfortable for some reason, I can stay here.
I think it's best that we move it as a group for the remainder of our time.
It'll
on the
be
black market.
fine. It'll be fine. Come, let's go. I wanna see this. And try Gooey outside. Just like, yeah, push them. Yeah, come. Let's go.
Harry's gonna sigh heavily and just say mages.
What am I?
Gonna stealth. Where is this cargo again?
Are
Where
we
is it again?
moving to be discreet or not? Is anyone coming with us, by the way?
I thought the whole party's going with you.
Well, Kyrie's gonna follow, but I don't think she's gonna be like sprinting after. It's kind of just gonna be like a
Oh god, this again.
Slow stroll.
yeah. Like, do you know when it's like parents where the kids playing in the park and then they're sitting in the car nearby? Yeah, it's gonna be like that.
Flint's following, but like at a distance because he's really unsure about this whole development.
Yeah, it's just character development. Don't worry.
Are you all okay?
Yeah, we're fine, Gooey. You don't have amnesia or something? No, let's go.
Are we moving stealthily is what I was going to suggest.
You can if you want.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm positively sure. Let's go
It may be
stealthily
quite
then.
hard to follow.
That's fine. I know where to go.
You all have seen it, but... Alright, if you're sure?
I'm sure. I say to Captain, please lead the others to the place where we know where to go. You know, the gargoyle. Okay, let's go.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Yeah, Captain knows what that is. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
He
Yeah,
remembers.
Captain
Flint
has been
has
there.
good navigational
Yeah.
skills.
Yeah, he does actually.
Yeah, go for yourself.
That's one thing Captain's good at.
That's potentially depend on the rule. What's about to come in the next 2 seconds?
No, Captain's actually just really good at navigation.
Okay, fair enough.
Gooey's gonna take off their hat and just put it in their bag. And just casually just pick up the air on the sides of their head. And just lift up almost an invisible hood. And a cloak of mist just emanates from around Gooey and kind of just wraps around them. And encases their entire form.
Gaseous gooey.
It just has like a cloak of mist around them now. So now I guess...
I think that's pretty easy to track.
It's sort of semi-translucent. It kind of adapts with the humidity of the air around it.
I mean, okay, I'll just look for the mist in the fucking cave. Like, it's not...
I got a 21 on stealth, by the way.
Okay, yeah, maybe not.
Hang on. I got a fucking 7.
Yeah, you watch Gooey pull
13.
this like invisible HUD up, and then you blink and Gooey's gone.
You gotta realize that a visible GUI is a problem, and invisible GUI is a bigger problem.
Yeah.
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 Gooey. This has not happened before. Oh.
A lot of things today haven't happened before. We're just gonna have to deal with it.
Yeah, there's a lot of, pain there.
Pain.
No idea what you're talking about. I'm gonna go ahead to the cargo.
Yeah, Flint is just beelined for it.
Is Kyrie
Yeah.
carrying the bucket?
Yes.
Yeah, Kyrie's carrying the bucket of rocks.
So you went,
Yeah, Gooey's just gonna stay with Kyrie this entire time. Just like right
just
next to them.
invisible.
Yeah. Not depends how... Yeah.
So after about half an hour, you'll eventually get to this gargoyle. Flint and Ivani are there first, and Kyrie walks up with just this ominous mist behind her that she hasn't noticed.
No. I'd like to think that I just see like runes and that just slowly like levitating out of the bucket and I'm just slapping them back down.
Fucking
No,
magic
stop
shit!
that.
Yeah.
Fucking majored, man.
Yeah, the gargoyle's there and he goes, "Hello, how can I help?"
Say hello.
He did say hello. I didn't mean for him to say hello, but he did say hello.
You me?
Hello.
Hello,
Oh,
how are you
hello,
today?
we've returned. Yeah, we've
Right.
returned, remember?
Yes. Did you get any update on my rocks?
Oh, yeah, that thing.
Yes, actually.
But we
oh,
brought
no.
some more. And just...
Well,
Gooey,
Who said that?
Waddles around from behind Carrie's back. And just like points at the bucket and just as Kyrie just places it on the table.
Curry will place it on the table and just stare very hard at the gargoyle.
Those are my rocks.
They're special rocks now.
All of them? Hang on, they were special before. What are you trying to say?
No, these are rocks that I'm selling to you.
Well, he picks them up and notices a couple of them, like a lot of them have got runes on. Whoa. Oh, amazing. I thought they only did that in... may I?
I would be careful in consuming them. They appear to set off magic.
He puts out his tongue, puts one on his tongue, brings it back in, crunches, and you watch smoke just come out of his mouth, along his jaw and stuff. And he just you've got a kick to them.
There's also gemstones in there as well.
There's gemstones in there, and you just hear loads of rocks being rummaged through.
Before you continue your consuming,
sorry.
Would a estimation of 500 gold pieces for the bucket be enough?
Remind me what's in there?
So 1 bloodstone worth 50 gold pieces, 3 carnelians worth 50 gold pieces, 2 jaspers worth 50 gold pieces each, 1 sandonyx worth 50 gold pieces. So just the gemstones alone is 350. And then there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 runestones with a total of 9, 10, 14, 16. So there's about 17 charges of runestone in there with a mixture of first to third level. And about just 18 regular rocks and 5 marble stones.
How about I like you, I do. 495 as most of the spare rocks are rocks I've already given you.
That seems perfectly acceptable.
Brilliant. He rummages around, takes out one of the bloodstones and just starts sucking on it like a hard candy. You can just hear rock on rock grating, where it's grating along his gums.
Some of that nice rock on rock action.
So Harry's gonna be rummaging in her pockets and look at the bucket and then look at how much money Gooey's getting and then dropping to the floor and scurrying pebbles together.
Well, for all of that, there you go. He slides you 40 platinum, and he goes, take this. Scrolls out a bit of paper, takes a big meaty cleaver and slices his thumb, and you watch as this thick purple ooze blood comes out, and he presses his thumb into it. Take that to the prince and he'll give you the rest. I don't have the rest on me.
All right.
I look horrified at that.
Mm-hmm.
So we don't all have the same kind of blood, is that a problem?
No, of course not.
She's
Why
very
would you do that?
dramatic.
Well, so the prince knows it's me. If you just took him a letter that said, oh yes, the shopkeeper owes me 400 platinum. And the prince goes, yeah, there you go, here's 400 platinum. Someone will be in shit luck.
Tell you what, and I'll just take that, and then just count out 10 platinum, and just give each of the party, just give it to the little bird, and say, I only needed about 300 of that. So you can take. I give him the. Is it a thumb or is it just blood?
It's a letter that says this person owes this much to this person for X goods with his bloody thumbprint on it.
And I give the letter to Captain
Mm-hmm.
and say, I only require about 300 golds worth for my components. The rest of you can split it however you wish. If that is okay.
Yes, that's fine.
I wasn't talking to you.
Christ. I guess I give each person 2. Like, makes sense.
Kyrie will probably humble it and just say no. I'm fine.
Kyrie says no, scrambling rocks off the floor to
Yeah,
make some
but
extra cash.
that was more of a performance thing.
Yeah.
You know what, actually, maybe I'll just put it in the bottom of the coin box and it'd be our
It's your rainy day fund.
our group fund.
Sure. I'm still a bit concerned about the blood, but okay.
We don't know what gargle would bleed.
Exactly, that's why I'm a bit
What do you... I'm gonna turn to the gargoyle. What do you bleed?
Blood.
Makes sense.
If it was anything but blood, we couldn't really call it bleeding, could we?
Yeah, that's a fair point.
You don't piss and call it bleeding, do you?
I do.
Depends.
I think you need to see a medical professional.
Depends what color it comes out.
I got money for that.
Anyway, thank you. Let's go get the rest of this cash. Are we taking this thing to the prince then?
Yeah.
I guess so, sure.
How
Let's
many
go.
More
days
paperwork.
is it- I was gonna say, how many days has it been since he's...
It's been like 1.5.
Yeah, so you needed like 2, didn't you, or something?
Yeah. At this point, it'd probably be better to just wait until tomorrow, go and see him
Yeah.
with the thing.
Yeah, that's what Gary was gonna suggest, to be like, we could... He is not particularly... If we go tomorrow, we don't have to see him once. Or you can get your money.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind intoxication. That is something I have not tried yet.
Hell yeah! If you want to get drunk, 100%. I will find you the best stuff to help you achieve that goal.
If you're looking to get drunk, there's an alcohol vendor. Maybe 15 minutes that way.
Clem's eyes light up, please.
So, Kyrie's already gonna be 1 minute to there.
The two alcoholics just booking it.
Just, yeah, if you want to get drunk, okay, I'm there.
He just pulls out a full bottle of ale from under their shirt, just passes it to Captain.
Gimmy has got a lot of ale still, now I think about it. Doesn't Little Bird still have 2 fucking Molotov cocktails as well?
They're ready.
Oh.
Don't worry about them. They're
Worst comes,
fermenting, don't worry.
yeah, worst comes to worst, you could just take out the fabric.
Wasn't it a shrapnel bomb?
Yeah, it does have ball
Yeah.
bearings and stuff like that in it.
Yeah, but Gary
Do
just
you want to
pulls
take a
out
chance?
Yeah. Just like pulls out a full bottle of ale from their chest. Just
Why do you
Captain.
have that? I mean, thank you, but also how?
When you have a child or an infant, you have to constantly feed it from a bottle. And then I just look over as Kyrie's running away.
Like a sourdough.
What?
Hang on.
Feed a sourdough. You keep it in a little thing and
Is,
then
that,
you
is
feed
this
it.
Flint or is this March?
This is both. No one's gotta feed the ship. I'm just saying. You can cook a lot of stuff with sourdough.
Yeah, like sourdough bread.
Yeah.
Sourdough bagels.
Sorry.
I've seen a new side to you now.
Listen, you spend a lot of time on a ship, you pick up some interesting hobbies.
Men does not count as an interesting hobby, Captain.
It's one of many. Shut up, God, you're not in this episode.
Tell you what, it will be an interesting endeavor if it is just me and Captain, and I sort of spin around and point at Ovani. We do not talk enough. It would be nice for all 3 of us to be intoxicated.
Yeah,
Sure.
that would be nice. I wouldn't mind that.
Excellent. And Guri just narrows their eyes at Captain a little bit.
What?
Oh,
And
Goo's
then
gonna
just-
try and pry information.
And then just starts walking off after Kyrie.
Can I do an insight check?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I, if I don't, Flint will not understand.
Yeah.
It's a 16. I rolled a 16.
Oh, yeah. Goo's up to summit.
Okay.
You know, I
I
think
don't
we
know.
really turned around today. I don't know what happened, but
Yeah. Go get Grant.
Okay. After about, like, the gargoyle said, about 15 minutes, you come across, you notice the smell, first of all. Very musty, very sweet. The windows seem to be, like, fogged up on this, like, ramshackle wooden house with a big, like ventilation pipe out the top that's just puffing out smoke.
This is the place?
Do we see
Guys?
Kyrie anywhere?
I mean,
Kyrie.
Kyrie's AFK, so.
Oh.
he's already inside drinking.
Flint's gonna go in. Might as well.
Guri will
You
follow.
swing open the door, and inside, it's almost like a beach hut that's been, like, repurposed into a shop. You see, like, a lot of, like, really relaxed lounge chairs. The easiest way I can describe it, have you ever been into, like, a really low fund vape shop where they've got, like, the sofa and all that, and everyone's just kind of chilling around vaping?
No, but continue.
Okay. So there's a lot of, like, there's a couple of people, like, relaxed on hookahs, like, with a bottle of alcohol kind of just hanging off their other hand. There's, like, alcohol and stuff on the walls, all with, like, labels that have long since faded. And behind the counter, you see, like, kind of a short, musty brown fungi with, like, a white, creamy underneath of his, like, mushroom hat. All these, like, long grey, like, dangly bits hanging off it. He's like, kind of chub, wearing, like, a very loose fit shirt and trousers with, like, extra pockets and stuff. And he looks at you and he goes, "Hey."
Man's just wearing a Hawaiian shirt and cargo shorts. You don't have to hide
He's
it.
just chilling.
Just
Doobie's
chilling.
vibing.
What can I do for you?
The stronger stuff you have.
I don't know about the strongest, man.
Something.
Fine, then
wrong.
don't get paid. We'll go somewhere else.
Good luck finding some of this good, man.
Guri waddles up to the counter.
You okay?
Hey, man, you're squishy.
One alcohol, please.
He pokes you in the face. Whoa, Trippy. What kind you looking for, Slimy Green?
I don't know how I feel about that.
Alright.
One, and sort of like pulls out a bottle of ale from their chest and just sort of points at this and like this, but stronger, and just sort of turns around to Captain for like confirmation.
Oh, you're looking for infused spirits, man. Give me a second, Slimy Green. I'll hook you up, man. You seem chill. He walks into the back room. After about 10 minutes, he comes out and he's like, "Oh, hey, man, how can I help you?"
Alcohol? Hello?
Oh, yeah, that's what I was getting you. You guys want to see the collection?
Sure.
Come on. He lifts up the thing and opens the door and leads you in. And in the back room, you see he's just growing loads of fucking drugs in hydroponics basins and brewing his own alcohol in the bag.
Can I see if it's the same kind
is
that,
not.
Okay.
It is like weed, shrooms, that kind of thing.
Oh,
He picks a bud off one of the weed plants and slides it into his mouth, and you notice a light blue patterns start forming on the top of his mushroom cap. So, alcohol?
This feels a tiny bit cannibalistic, but you know what, that's fine. I'm not here to
I'm a
judge.
sentient mushroom. You're human, you're made of flesh, you eat meat.
Fair point.
Like, don't hate on me, man.
I'm not, it's just an inquiry. Alright, show us whether... I mean, this stuff seems fun. Can I try some of it?
Sure. What kind of... We've got 4 different kinds at the moment. Well, what kind are you looking for, first of all? We've got infused spirits, infused ales, just the plain stuff. We have 4 different strains. We've got a mushroom brew. We've got the normal mushrooms. If you're looking for a little bit of a kick and a exhilarating jump, we've got that. If you're looking for flavored alcohols, like chili alcohols, stuff like that, they go well with meats or cooking.
I whisper too much. To
Oh, what are you doing here?
No, I whisper one of each. How about that?
I mean, you can ask him. It's like a fucking parent ordering for their children.
I'd like to try a bit of the drugs, please.
We'll take one of everything, and then I guess after the drugs, I mean everything.
It's like the scene from Harry Potter. It's like, yes, and we'll take the lot. No, you
We'll
fucking
take the
won't,
lot.
you cheeky cunt. There are other people on this train who've got to fucking eat.
No, just one of everything. We'll try it out.
Oh, you want the goodie bag special?
Sure, yeah.
Okay. He hands you a rather sizable brown paper bag, and then a crate of like 12 different 2-liter bottles of alcohol. That'll be
5 silver?
No. 5 gold?
Easy. I'll pay for it. And I give them 10 gold.
Nice. He kind of just puts it on the side. So
I'd like to just walk into the building and just see Carrie stood there like, what the fuck is happening?
yeah.
Anybody
else want anything? And you hear one of the people in the background go, I'll take another hit, man. You got it, dude. Right up.
They sound exactly the same, oh no.
They're all just blazing off their balls.
Wait, oh fuck. I'm gonna have to try and throw some words together. Hang on. I want to ask him if he point to one of the fucking the hookahs.
Yeah.
I want to ask if he has a portable version.
Oh, you mean like a little
one.
puff pipe, man? Yeah, we got puff pipes. Just don't let the peacekeepers find you.
I never would.
Yeah, my man. He goes to slap your arm about
It just misses 2 foot.
Yeah, he's just like, oh, trippy. Hey, you're one of those kangaroos, right?
Yeah.
Do an impression of me. Do an impression of me. It'll be funny.
Do an impression of it.
That's totally me, dude.
That's totally me, dude.
And you hear a couple of the other ones go, oh, that's totally you, dude. Whoa, trippy.
Which just leads over to Captain. Is it intoxication?
Some multiple things.
It will
Pat
be
feels
brain damage,
sad.
to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah. So can I get you dudes anything else?
I get the pipe.
Oh yeah, right on, right on. Pipe. Give me a second. And he just sits in the chair, leans back, and starts thinking. And then you notice he stops thinking, and his eyes start to flutter. And one of the other guys, this like elf, stands up, and he's like, "I should be of assistance." A pipe, you said, yes?
Yeah.
One moment. He gets up and walks into the back room. Comes out with a small pipe for you that's already been fucking packed.
Oh yeah.
There you go, small one.
Batteries included.
Yes.
Just literally every time anyone talks to me, I'm just sad that just repeating in the voice.
Yeah. Trippy indeed.
Oh. Kyrie, are you going to buy a pipe too?
You can have some of the stuff that I got.
I think I'm fine, but I'll
As
about
dancing shroom is away, could I interest you in my own blend?
well,
Well, of course.
about the infused spirits, yeah.
Yes, do you want the flavored or do you want the flavored?
I'll have them flavored.
Very well. What size are you looking for?
One of the biggest you have.
Oh, the El Grande. Very well.
Wait, can you grab me some fantasy weed?
Hey yo, pass that fantasy bud.
Where's what the fuck it is?
I'm about to go visit Oblivion, cunt.
Blazing Bean Brigade.
Let's go.
He comes out with like one of the fucking 3-liter cider bottle size things.
Oh, frosty.
Yeah, bit of white lightning, mate.
Yeah, Frosty Jacks.
Bit of gut rot.
Jackson, where is that?
He goes, this has been infused for a while.
What's it infused with?
Yeah, right on, right on.
Okay. Yeah, right on,
one
right
gold.
on.
What's for the pipe?
What?
How much for the pipe?
Oh, yeah. A pipe with some bud. Hey, he starts shaking his mate. His mate's like, what's up, dude? How much for the pipe? Oh, have it, man. He falls back asleep.
Okay.
I'll
Just gonna
I'll
drop
just
like 3 gold on the counter and
throw down 1 gold and then just take it.
The elf picks up the gold, puts it in his pocket. He won't notice.
This shop is chaos.
It's just all stoners, man.
Except the elf.
No, the elf's a stoner.
But they're just more tolerable, well tolerant.
No, they are blazed off their box. That's just how they speak.
Well, he just said, oh, they wouldn't notice and took it, so they can obviously function.
Yeah, they can function if. Would you all like to do anything else? So for captain,
Yes.
you have 4 different small bags of fantasy weed. They have stickers on them. One's called Firebolt, and it's covered in like red fur. One is called
Call it the Mind Blazer.
Oh yeah,
But
Mind
it's got, like,
Blazer.
But it's got
No,
like,
no.
the Mind Flayer.
Yeah, it's just got
art
purple like fucking strands and shit all throughout it. You've got crystallized and then in quotation magic, which is just really Keith heavy weed with like big chunks around the side of it. And then you've got the Prince's Preferred.
I would like to steal the fucking kiwi.
You've got 4 small bags of mushrooms.
Oh
You
my God,
have... Yeah, you've got 4 small bags of magic mushrooms, 2 2-liter bottles of mushroom brew, 2 2-liter bottles of chili vodka, 4 2-liter bottles of weed-infused vodka, each one done with a different weed.
Oh.
Yeah, you can have a really big party if you want it.
That's not a big part if it's just us. Where we just get fucked up until we can't think.
So, would you all like to visit anywhere else in the black market, or you just go chill for the night?
Before we head back, Gooey's just going to like quickly hop off and get some more spell scribing components. Probably having the after smell of that shop
Yeah,
on their
you
clothes.
very heavily stink of weed.
Because
now.
Gooey just never knows, so they don't know what they just walked into.
No.
It's like everyone is acting so weird.
Gooey, can you roll the perception for me?
Sure. 7?
As you walk into the spell shop, you hear a clatter on the ground behind you, and one of the stoners had snuck a pipe into one of the folds of your clothing.
He just picks it up and just... Is there anything in it?
Yeah.
Is anyone with Gooey?
I'm assuming
fuck
everyone.
yeah.
Did Gooey see anyone like smoking openly like in that shop?
What, in the shop you just came from?
Yes.
All of them were.
Okay. Gooey just kind of looks to everyone and sort of puts the pipe in their mouth and then just sticks their finger on the end and prestidigitates to like make a small flame on the end of it. Just inhale and see what happens.
I need you to make a constitution saving throw.
Does the fact that I don't have any organs affect this?
No.
Okay.
Technically, you do have some organ.
You do.
15.
Okay, you watch as these bubbles of smoke start forming in Gooey from this pipe, and then they burst, and Gooey seems a little bit stoned, and their color has gone from being like a normal green to like a smoky green. But other than that, they're just like a little like, oh.
Well, oh, strange day.
I just waddle over to the counter and just chuck the pouch onto the counter and say,
Bro,
I never know I needed to hear Gooey say bro.
hit
You're
me
not
up
super blazed. You're just a little bit blazed.
this is, well, Gooey's like never done this before.
That's true. That's true.
So they're just kind of like leading into it now, just like,
Hit me up with more of that ink, please.
Of course. I'll slide you a couple of pots of ink. And kind of sniff a bit, look at you a bit funny, and go, 10 silver.
Nah. Matt,
and sort of just like rolls out the scroll and sort of like points to the spell.
in magic, inscribing stuff, please.
Ah, of course, of course. Takes it away, brings back a couple of vials of spell scribing ink. 10 gold.
I need this much worth.
It just pushes the big pouch forward of 300 gold, 330 platinum.
I'll have to check our stocks. I didn't realize you were such an established customer. One
I'm
moment.
gooey.
Of course. I'm sorry, Gooey. They walk into the back room, come back.
I'm just sat here watching this and just like, fuck it, just light the pipe.
For I know it's the black market, but I really would rather you did that outside my shop.
Just hold my hand up like, sorry, and I'll just go.
320 plat. 320 gold you were giving them, right?
300. Just need 300.
Okay. For that, I can maybe give you something extra. Yes, I'm feeling generous today, and there's just something about you. This is usually priced at about 50 platinum. But frankly, I've not been able to sell it, not been having a good time with it. So, 30 platinum for you. It is a... maybe not never-ending, you can refill it with blood, but it will transform that into spell scribing ink.
Is he giving that to... Oh, I see, okay.
He's trading that,
Yeah.
like, one vial that you can refill with blood and it'll turn it into spell scribing ink.
Not that we can bleed.
No, but you all can.
Yeah,
Oh.
He just sort of like looks at it. Can I like? How much blood for 100 gold worth of ink, my dude?
For 100...
Just takes another puff.
Again, I'd really rather you didn't do that in the shop, but 3 vials of 3 full things of this will make 3 full things of blood will make 1 full thing of spell scribing ink. So each full vial of this will fill up the will reduce down into spell scribing ink to fill up 1/3 of the jar.
Okay, and that'll be like 100 gold's worth of ink each time.
Not necessarily. Think of it like a normal ink pot sized, but as long as you've got blood, you can just keep filling it up.
Okay, fair enough. I'll just sort of
Like, it's never ending, but there is like a alchemical conversion rate for it.
just push the Gooey this entire time has just been kind of like trying to stay up straight and is just wobbling a little bit, and just sort of slides it forward and just sort of takes it, and just sort of like as he walks away, his head just does a full 180 as he's walking away. It says, "People gotta die for me to learn magic," and then it just walks out.
Bye.
Yeah.
So, what else would you all like to do while quite a few of you are stoned off your bar? Oh wait, Little Bird, you were puffing the pipe, right?
Yeah, I'm a little puff.
Make a Constitution saving throw.
I got a +1. I got a 2. A 3.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Oh
No.
You'll come outside and Little Bird is on the floor, frothing at the mouth.
Medicine check.
Look, roll it.
Okay. Oh, give me a sec.
I'd like to
Damn,
poke
I
little
really
birds.
failed that one.
Yeah.
Oh no, that was a 3.
Yeah, 3's all round.
You don't know what's wrong with Little Bird, but they might be dead.
Little bit's fine. This just happens when you do this stuff. It's fine.
Vani's gonna carry a little bird now.
That's the second time in about a week that captains went up to Little Bird and thought that they were dead.
Captain doesn't know bird anatomy.
Oh, they have a -1 to to medicine.
Why
What
do you
did you
keep
do,
doing
medicine checks?
It's only a -1. Okay, I could roll like an 18 and it would be fine.
Yeah, but you keep rolling like 3.
Yeah, because the thing that we're using hates me.
I rolled a 7 and a 2 today, don't worry.
Remind me, are the herbs magical in any sense?
They
You could say
certainly
that.
they certainly feel like it.
As Guru waddles out.
Gooey's like
Uh,
swaying heavily side to side. Gooey, the
Yeah.
whole world is starting to kind of warp for you.
After a couple of minutes, I think Gilbert just wakes up and is like, what the fuck was that?
You wake up, vomit everywhere, and you're like, oh.
Oh, my clothes, no.
Roll to
I'ma
my
meet
back,
you all
put
at
the
the
pipe back into
tavern.
my mouth.
I'm
Oh.
gonna meet y'all at the tavern, okay?
Okay.
Sure.
Guri
You think-
taps himself and casts fly and just rockets up
Oh,
at 60 feet a second.
Oh.
You watch Gooey, and you're not sure if it's because
take
you're stoned or what. Gooey just starts flying.
What happens is Guri just like sort of like caresses this crystal, just sort of taps himself, and like similar to Kyrie's anatomy, spectral wings just come out of his back and just flies away.
So Kyrie's gonna wonder if she smoked anything.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna get onto my hand and knees, light my pipe, and start crawling to the tavern.
Kyrie's gonna crack open the 3 litre.
Oh!
Yeah.
Yeah!
Are you just gonna go for it?
Yeah.
Okay, because it's the combination of weed and really strong distilled vodka. I need you to make a constitution roll with disadvantage.
Okay.
I'm gonna fucking die.
Is it a saving roll or just a flat one?
Saving roll.
Okay. Right, so first roll was a 24 and second roll was a 13.
Okay, so not that bad. You definitely notice it fucking hit you. You are definitely stoned and drunk, but you're not like pass out levels of either.
How much should I drink?
You drank probably half a litre just going
Yeah.
at it. Which
Skip
if you've
some-
ever had infused alcohol is a fair fucking bit.
Yeah. Ever drink Tiki Fire?
Yeah.
Yeah, it felt like
It's not
that.
like 80%.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
It hurts so much.
What is
Yeah.
Captain doing?
not touching any of the alcohol or drugs, just watching the shit
I'm
unfold.
just gonna like hold my pipe out to Captain, like, you want?
No.
No.
Not right now.
Okay.
And
Are you gonna do it, Rodney?
I was gonna say, can I clean my clothes with some alcohol because I'm distracted.
You've got prestidigitation. You don't need to waste alcohol.
Oh, it's true.
I mean, I'll let you use the alcohol if you want.
Oh, don't waste it.
Okay, prestidigitation, make it clean. I take a swig from whatever carries me.
I like to think that whenever
You're drinking from my.
You can have one of mine. Just off
Yeah,
of one of the
Kyrie.
fucking 6 different.
Ariel letter Varney.
Make a Constitution saving throw with disadvantage.
Okay. +6. Oh, that's nice. It's a 9.
You. Oh god. You're substantially higher and drunker than Kyrie, but again, not pass out levels. But everything is warping.
Oh, dude.
Right, folks, back to the tavern with you lot. Just trying to corral everyone back to the tavern.
I would like to grab Little Bird again, but I might like miss a few times. Before I can grab.
Just. Oh, your feathers are so soft.
Oh, where are you? Oh, there you are.
Gooey, you arrive quite splendidly at the tavern.
Guri just kicks open the door and just drops fly, casts dangerous disc, and just says,
Who wants to have a bar fight?
Gooey's gonna kill someone! Gooey, the barmaid, she looks at you and she goes, I like your style, green one. And she throws a fucking mug of ale at someone and they're like, oh, what the fuck, Eleanor? She's like, oh, sorry. You want a drink?
I'm sorry. Do I have to repeat myself?
Oh no!
Who's just wobbling a lot.
Steady on. We don't allow like dangerous man. Just good old fashioned fist fights here.
Who just pulls out a bottle from their chest.
Oh, that's a neat trick.
Just pours it in their head.
You should make a Constitution saving throw at disadvantage.
Oh yeah. 8.
Gooey passes out. Gooey pulls this 2-litre bottle out, this fucking 1.5-litre bottle of grog out their chest, pops off the cork, throws it to the side like, woo, let's fight! Chugs it all and then just eats shit. Eleanor walks over and has got Gooey like slumped over her shoulder, kind of stretching and oozing. As you guys walk in, she's like, whoa, what the fuck do I do?
Yeah, the rest of these guys are also like that. Have fun. I'm going to my room.
Hang on.
Gooey's head falls off.
Oh god, I've killed a man again.
Oh look, it's Gooey.
And she just kind of slumps Gooey on the floor. I'll get something to keep her, and runs out with like a big bucket, throws the trash on the floor and is like scooping Gooey out and putting him into the bucket, like with her hands. Just, oh, this is gross.
Stray fingers just like crawl out of the.
Oh no! I've had enough of this. She just walks away, goes behind the bar again.
Alright, folks, I hope you understand how to deal with this stuff, because I am taking all of this to my room and not being seen for the next few hours.
Mate, if you had all of that, you wouldn't be seen for the next few fucking months.
I would disappear.
Yeah.
That's implying that Flint's gonna take it, though.
Flint would simply cease.
But I am gonna go up to Gooey, actually. Is Gooey just on the floor?
Gooey's just in a puddle unconscious.
I'm just gonna lead down to Gooey, just right down next to their face, and be like, thought you could get me with this, couldn't ya? Thought you'd get me drunk, so I thought to tell you about shit. Look who's unconscious now.
I pour another bottle into Gooey.
Yeah.
Oh no! Gooey, I need you to roll the d12.
12.
I need you to take 12 poison damage.
Okay.
You just gave Gooey fucking alcohol poisoning.
Gooey turns multicolored. Like oil spill tar.
Oh, Gooey is bong water.
Oh yeah, wait. Wait. Just let me. Gooey's still unconscious. Just let me know what happens next.
Thick bong water.
Oh, yeah.
Can I make a bong with Gooey?
No!
Gooey's unconscious.
You would have to tear a piece of Gooey off.
He's Goo.
It would also hurt him.
He's Goo.
Roll a d10. John, roll a d10. Whoever gets higher gets to keep the part of Gooey.
8.
Natural 1!
You reach down, and a bit of Gooey just really easily comes off, actually, and you're like, I know what I can fucking do with this, and you just scurry upstairs.
I'm gonna come back down with my hastily made bomb. It's just, you know.
If that bit of slime is reintroduced to Gooey, Gooey's gonna fucking die.
He's gonna absorb all the squidgy. It's gonna be great.
Oh, mate. Poor Gooey. But, for continuity's sake, we'll say you'll end up having a big-ass fucking rager downstairs. Gooey wakes up at some point and notices, like, half of his arm is missing. And sees a little bird ripping a fat bong and is like, hey!
Oh, he made bomb like, yeah. Let's just carry on.
Captain sits in his room. Captain, do you end up drinking or smoking any of it?
No, Flint is going to do some personal writing and stuff.
Okay. So while y'all are out partying, Flint's being a nerd, which is honestly the complete opposite of what it's been so far. So it's nice to see. You'll wake up about 5 p.m. the next day to just.
Yeah.
Little guy just falls out of bed and crawls to the door.
You see Seven there, arms crossed, like, motherfucker, what did you do?
It's just like rummage in my pockets for my pipe and just hold it out. And then I go get my gooey bong.
We've been trying to contact you all day. Some fuckers have gone out and painted like stupid shit all over the town.
Oh shit. Oh fuck.
What kind of
Was it us?
More than likely it was you, considering some of them were simply ACAB-Little Bird.
Sign it. I'm normally better at crime.
One of Gooey's feet is in someone's fucking window.
Half of his arms in the
Oh,
bong.
so that's where it went.
Kyrie, your armor is in the center of town, placed on top of the fountain, because you said whoever beat you in a fist fight would get it.
Did I win?
Yes, but you left the armor there, and now we've had to medically treat 15 people.
Office.
what did I'm missing a foot.
Yes, Gooey, you broke back into the smoke shop and alcohol shop by turning into ooze and stole a load of their weed.
Where is it?
I don't know, you tell me.
Did we pay for it?
You stole it, of
No.
course you didn't pay for it.
Just can't remember.
No.
Oh dear.
I don't.
Welcome to the Hangover episode.
Oh god.
Mike Tyson's gonna come out your closet in a sec.
Mike Tyson's gay?
Only for birds and ooze people.
Oh, as it should be. Okay.
He waddles over the captain's room. Where did we even wake up?
On the floor in the hallway.
Oh,
She was
God,
banging
okay.
on the fucking walls to wake you up.
Just waddles over. Seven aside, just sloppily just going to captain's door.
Captain, you slept fine.
Yeah, it's like great. I open the door. Morning.
Hey.
Yeah, I take it your little thing of illicit substances went incredibly
You don't get
well.
to judge us on this, pirate.
You see Seven, arms crossed in the hallway, tapping her foot with a really stern look on her face. But
Morning,
because she's
Seven.
a rabbit, her foot is like tapping really fast.
Aw, that's just adorable.
Yeah.
I can't get
She's
mad
got
at
like
that.
the grumpy bunny face on her.
Morning.
You look angry.
Morning, Flint. I'm surprised out of everyone that you were the one that's sober, honestly.
Oh, I know how these kinds of things end, so I thought at least one of us should be sober.
You didn't stop them though.
No, I was busy writing stuff. Do you want some of it? I bought a lot and I didn't use any of it. I'm thinking of giving it to the prince.
That might help ease things over, actually, because the prince is not happy.
Oh. I mean, we're planning on skipping town soon, so...
Call it reparations.
I mean, it's a hell of a way to go out, I do have to admit.
I don't plan on coming back, so fuck it.
You did find Ziggy and hang him up by his underwear. That was pretty funny.
Motherfucker tried to steal our money.
Motherfucker's also blind and senile. Anyway, the prince would like to see you. Are you all awake enough at 5 PM to deal with him?
Yeah. I mean, I can always talk to these lot, so...
Flint, do you just want to come with me? Because I have a feeling that 10's going to be there because the prince is in a bad mood. And if these guys are still, you know...
The sword!
No, guys, get some water.
My sword.
Yeah, you can get your sword when you've sobered up, okay? I've got a +6 to charisma, we'll be fine.
What the fuck is charisma?
What's that mean?
Just saying, it's fine, shut up.
Excuse me.
If I had to scale myself on a scale of 1
to 20. And
just...
then assign myself modifiers based on that number.
This is really complicated.
Sounds like a dump stat to me.
Where is it? Is Kyrie just with us as well?
Yeah, Kyrie's just on the floor in like a very long shirt and nothing else because her armor's just on top of the fountain.
Yeah.
Kyrie put clothes on?
Kyrie got given clothes by the dwarf, by Gorman and Beale, remember? And she kept some of them, gave a couple of the other bits back, and wore them underneath her armor now.
I still slept, Kyrie. Wake up. You.
What?
Wake up. Stop sleeping, we need to go.
7 goes, Eleanor, am I okay to do it? And you hear, yes. 7 snaps her fingers and a small portal opens above each of you. And like a load of water just over your faces.
Gooey grows.
Gooey grow!
She snaps her fingers and they close. That was reservoir water, so it's probably gonna not feel great either.
Very rude.
Flint, are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, she slaps the wall and opens a portal.
Alright, folks, stay sober.
Now she can do portals.
Before she walks in, she like gives you eyes and then does like the hand motion with the scissors, just like fucking watching you.
Just blow her a kiss as she leaves.
You do love 7.
She's very good.
Gooey actually checks to see how much, if there's any blood in the magic ink while he's just got.
Yeah, it's full.
I just close it.
Are any of us having having blood loss or something? Like
Someone booze and just pulls them.
Black market, baby!
Surprised that I didn't die.
Hey, you've loosened up a bit now, though.
Yeah, at other people's expense. Jesus.
It's funny though. They're NPCs. It doesn't matter.
You are right. You are completely right with that.
And you have a track record of not liking NPCs anyway.
Yeah. Flint, you appear in the room with 7. The prince is there, like, rubbing his face, filling out loads of forms. 10's there, kind of on a chair, scythe laid across her lap. And she looks at you and stands up and she goes, I'm watching. I heard about last night. I'm watching. And 7 goes, no, Flint wasn't one of the people who was causing the trouble.
Yeah, surprisingly.
It honestly wasn't any of them. It was people trying to just spread shit on their name, if I'm being honest. And the prince goes, well, why were things signed Little Bird? Little Bird's a fairly common name for Kenku that know history. What about the ooze person sneaking in and stealing the weed from the smoke shop? People have magic, Prince. You know this. And he just goes, oh, this just complicates things. Fuck it, we'll reimburse everyone 10 gold, we'll medically fix up the people that need it, and we'll do the repairs that need doing, and it just pushes the paperwork to the side. Flint.
Yes.
I decoded the information that you guys brought me. So, we've learned the location of 2 other churches from it, and the vague identity of 3 of the leaders of the church.
Sure.
One called Ebony, which you guys know as the Black Tabaxi that you mentioned with the slime powers. One called Ruby, who's said to possess very, very strong fire powers. We think that might be in relation to what happened in Base Inf. And one called Emerald. The churches in question. There's one on the border of the Theocracy, which might be difficult to try and get anybody to try and do, because the Theocracy is very tight with people on its borders. The other one is in Eustrax, across the water. And it seems they've all got the same plan that the one here had. Recruit as many people, build up their numbers as much as possible. Still no reason why though. And while I'm not the biggest fan of the Royals or the Peacekeepers, I do think that this information should be taken to them, shown to them, explained to them, because they'll be able to mobilize forces a lot quicker than a small group like ourselves will.
We can make that happen.
Speaking to the Royals themselves, however, may be a bit difficult. I have a contact in Orrimond, the proprietor of the Jealous Master Inn. You can find him in Cat Rock. His name is Retorin Petavor. Cat Rock is a section within Orrimond. He should be able to, for a fee, or maybe even he's got a job that'll need doing. He should be able to get you an audience with the management section of the Royals, which in turn will allow you to pass on this information maybe to the Royals directly. I've already sent word to Retorin that you guys will arrive at some point, and that he's to help out when you need it.
Yeah.
Do you have any questions about anything?
I don't know. This is all just a lot.
Yeah, you're telling me. Here I was thinking it was a small-scale thing.
You know who these guys worship, right?
Yeah, the god Bane. That's why it's called the Church of Bane.
And you thought that it would be a small operation.
No one really worships Bane. Or so I thought. No one's really worshipped Bane since the Great War. So the fact that you guys seem to be coming out of the woodwork now makes me a little uneasy. I'm sure you can understand.
Oh, definitely. There's not anything that they could be like... I mean, they're probably working towards something, but like...
I mean, with the amount of people they're trying to gather, all of that stuff, they have to be, right? I'll keep an eye on things my end. He flings a rock, like a little blue gem towards you.
Catch it.
That's a communication enhancer. Put it on your communication stone.
This thing isn't just one way?
No. Put it on your communication stone.
Flint does so.
You watch as the rock slowly absorbs into the stone. So now not only can you contact whoever else is on the other end of it, we can contact each other. Think of it like storing each person's contact in there, being able to communicate them as you will. It's basically becoming a mobile phone.
Does it have any games on it?
Oh yeah, you got Snake on your contact stone.
Hell yeah. Would you know where to get more of these things?
The communication enhancers.
Just yeah.
Kind of expensive, only
That doesn't matter.
Capital probably have someone that has them. But they have to be attuned to another person's communication stone first, so...
Could you get one that's already attuned and then just send it to another person?
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
They have to be within a certain range for them to connect initially, but after that, it should be okay as long as you're, well, not trapped in a cave. Why do you think I had my room and stuff built at the top of the mountain?
Okay.
You do notice that there are no doors in the prince's throne room. There is one way in and out, and it is 7.
I think you could do with some, natural lighting within here.
I get out enough.
I'm trying to think if there's anything else I should add.
Plus, and he kind of slyly gestures to 10. Natural light.
Yeah, no, I've got people with sunlight sensitivity on my ship, don't worry about it.
Exactly, you understand. Oh, talking of your ship, recently had some news come out. We haven't put them up around the black market, because as you know it's a free state, but only throws a load of papers onto the floor. It's a load of wanted posters that are now in public circulation for Addy and other members of your ship.
Shit. Flint just looks both proud of the fact that this is a thing, but also oh god.
It's going to become even more worrying considering that Tria is now having further communication with Cornest, which means Cornest is going to be a hot spot as well.
I mean, they should be fine, They should be fine. They should be fine. Oh, they should be fine. They should be fine. Do you know how? Give me a sec. What is it called? Do you know how a transport rune works?
Transport rune?
Yeah, I got one when I got some paper and ink for sending letters.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you mean for sending mail? Yeah, I can show you how that works.
Okay, because I have this little, pulls out the thing that we was working on last night. It's a little parcel. I have this, I need to send it to someone.
Okay, so, do you have something from said person or of said person, something like that?
In what way? In what way?
A bit of hair, blood.
Why would I have her hair? Sorry.
An intricate painting that would show her something like that. Or show them, sorry.
Posters. I don't want no wanted posters.
Press that onto it.
Okay, I do so.
So each time you do this, you'll need something, a visual or an actual physical thing of the person you want to send it to. Give me a moment. He walks into the back room and comes out with a little circle thing of melted wax and pours it onto the thing. Press the transport rune onto that. You press it on, and an insignia of a feather with an infinity symbol behind it appears on it, and slowly it starts to flutter into blue particles and dissipate. Now, assuming that's the person you wanted to send it to, it should arrive. They're still a bit half and half, but that's why we still have our mail system.
Yeah, I don't think mail system has never been that good for our kind of ships. Alright. Right.
You will need to reattune the stone every time you use it, because people send letters to other people. So you will need a quite large amount of, say you want to communicate back and forth quite quickly, things of that person to communicate with. Some people will just snip a big chunk of their hair off, parcel it up, send that across, and then all you need is one hair per time.
Yeah, well, I don't
Does
have
the
a lot of that.
person you sent it to have something of yours to communicate back to?
I have a whole entire wardrobe of my shit. Unless she's thrown it out. Fuck. I think it should be fine.
There's gotta be something, I guess.
There has to be. I've had my entire life on that fucking boat.
How long have you been gone?
Months.
Well, here's the hoping. Hey.
Yeah.
Anyway,
yeah.
7, get him out of my office. I need to try and work out who the fuck ruined the black market last night.
Oh, you know, it's just probably some people who just found their way in. Was like, you know,
If they found their way in, we'd know. It has to be someone within the black market.
Listen, you didn't know about the cultists coming in. Not to be offensive, but
We knew about the cultists coming in because they weren't cultists when they first came in.
I mean, maybe it was them. Maybe some of them were just like really pissed off that we like fucked them up.
That would
You know?
explain why they were signed like Little Bird and stuff like that, and they were
They're weirdly
copycatting
smart.
things.
Yeah.
Maybe
They've
it was like
tracked us for a
bastard
while.
cultists.
It's probably people wanting revenge. We've hurt a lot of their members right now.
That must be what it is then.
Listen, they burnt down a whole town because of us, so them destroying the black market because of it, yeah.
It could have been worse. It could have been worse.
Could have been worse. Think of base nymph.
Yes. Anyway, it's 7. Get rid of him. 7 goes, well, so, you know, sorry. Looks
No,
at you. Kind of
business is
winks.
It's business, it's fine. Just do what you need to.
She opens the portal beneath you.
Yeah, goodbye.
Just
Goodbye.
You land on Gooey, who's still laid in the hallway.
Oh god, out of every place you could have landed me. Okay. Morning, folks. That went incredibly well. Oh.
Welcome back.
You guys do get a parcel arrive. It arrives in front of Kyrie. Slowly. Flint, you would recognize it. These blue glittery orbs. Tink, tink, tink. Slowly start to make their way and form a relatively sized rectangular parcel with like a big wax seal on it. With the feather with the infinity symbol behind it.
Alright, folks, you have fun with that. I'm not touching any of this magic shit.
Who's this addressed to? Does it have any address on it, or is it just...
No, it's just to the party. But it was sent like directly to you.
I guess I'll look for some way to open it.
It's just like brown paper, you can just tear it open.
Okay, I'll tear it.
Inside is a book simply titled Book of... Oh yeah, I totally know that. And inside is... This is for you guys' sake. Literally just information that you guys would know if your characters lived in this world but don't actually know. So you can ask me a question and you can check the book and you'll be like, oh yeah, I totally fucking know that actually. It's just to help you guys out.
Nice, thank you.
It's alright.
Thank you, benevolent gods. Okay.
I was assuming it was going to explode.
No, you guys are the ones sending fucking exploding parcels.
Yeah, I'll fucking do it again.
So what do you all want to do? It's like 6 p.m.
Did you
Am I
trade
on
in
my
the?
back?
Did you trade in the money?
Trade in the money?
I mean the blood from the gargoyle.
Do we still have that?
Oh, fuck.
Who has that again?
Me. I had it. I completely forgot about it.
Fuck me.
Did you?
Captain.
I'm gonna go grab the transport room.
You mean the communication stone?
Oh yeah, I'll just grab the communication stone. and try and contact the prince.
You know what? It
No,
might
no,
not-
I need to make this right.
Yes.
Prince, I had
Yes.
something for you. I had paperwork. I forgot about it. Sorry, it's been a hectic morning.
More paperwork.
It's just one piece. It's fine.
It adds up. What is it?
Gooey, what is it?
It, maybe. And I sort of like, just sort of put my hand over the stone and just sort of look to Captain. Maybe we don't ask for money, since we, and just points to just outside.
All the
A
graffiti.
yak runs past.
Flint nods and just says, "Never mind. Sorry, wrong person. Hang up.
Oh!
Wrong number. Wrong number.
Uh,
Wrong number."
okay.
Fucking adventurers. Cuts out.
My sword.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay, pretty quickly, you guys find Kyrie's armor. It is propped very high up on the top of a fountain in the town square. There's a couple of little kids, like, throwing rocks at it, trying to knock it off to take it. And they look at you and they go, "Oh, that's the scary lady," and run away. You managed to get your armor back quite easily. It's exactly the same. And then you get to the shop that Little Virgil Sword's at. Inside is the same, like, wavy haired dude. "Hello, friend."
No,
What?
wasn't the fucking goblin?
Oh yeah, it was the goblin.
Yeah.
Raz Raz.
Yeah.
Yes! Sword!
Yeah.
I heard you caused quite a commotion last night.
Prove it.
Hey, Cav? He pulls your sword out and slaps it down. "Is that alright?"
I don't know. What did he do to it?
He gave it +1.
Oh, fucking sick.
Do you guys want anything else done while you're here?
Just shake my head, and I'll give him the rest of the money because we
Yep.
did half of me.
Thank you.
I'll give him. I'll give him 1 gold as a fucking little tip.
Thanks.
I don't want you to have all the rest of my money.
Anyone else need anything while I'm here? We got things for sale?
You're not low on blood, are you?
Not the last time I checked. He pulls out a small dagger and cuts the front of his hand and just onto the anvil. He's like, "No, I'm still fine."
Okay.
Starts bandaging his hand up.
Just turns around, just sort of like eyes wide as possible. It's like, "Oh God, who have I murdered?"
The prince said one of you might like this. He wanders into the back room and you hear, and then you see him dragging like a big covered in cloth thing that's dragging on the floor. Can one of you help?
No.
I'll help. What is it?
You lift it up and put it on the table and he goes, "Ta-da!" and he throws it off. It's a really nice tri-pointed at the tip, comes down into a point shield with like a lion's head like carved into the front of it that kind of comes out a little bit. The captain said one of you got ripped off by Ziggy, my uncle. So he commissioned me to make this for you. Who's it for?
It's for me.
Kyrie.
No, it's okay. I'll point them to Kyrie.
Well, here you go.
How heavy is that thing?
It's quite heavy for a goblin.
Harry's gonna take it very hesitantly, still.
It'll give you +1 to your normal shield. So it's like better than your normal one.
Kyrie's gonna, like, take it and inspect it first and stuff like that when she's in safety.
Yeah. Well, get the fuck out of my shop if you're not gonna buy anything.
Guru tips her hat.
And I leave.
Goodbye!
Guru tips her hat and a mushroom falls and he just sort of grabs it. And just,
No, the goblin. Wait, make a dex roll for me.
no, he can have it.
He very quickly grabs it and just. Oh, sorry. Force of habit.
We should leave, everyone.
Goodbye!
What was that?
Quickly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you all want to do anything else in the black market before you leave? Is there anyone you want to see? Anyone you want to beat up? Like,
I think we have everything that we need.
Yeah.
I believe so.
We need to go back to Castfall
We need
for
to-
Kyra's armory.
Do we need to pay for the tavern?
you already paid for it.
Yeah, paid in advance.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
the tavern in
paid for-
Castfall
yeah,
you need
we
to pay
paid now.
for.
Yeah.
Nada does need his cash. He has not
Yeah.
been able to make any cash off rooms since.
Hey, that's
I
on
want
him.
that.
Shouldn't have offered us a tab.
I did say I'd pay it all off.
He did.
I'm not going to Castspot for my armor. I need to go to Castspot to get it repaired.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
that's going to take
true.
like a day.
Hmm.
If that.
I hope that Dooley doesn't mind that I've been carrying around their husband. Guri just goes white for a second, and then just checks the vial.
It's empty.
Oh.
Oh, Gary.
Guri just freezes for a second, and then just looks in the magic, the little inkwell, and just sort of opens it up. Is it still blood, or is it
No,
transformed now?
it's already ink now.
Uh-oh.
What did you do?
I may have done something very bad.
Mm-hmm.
And then just hold the inkwell. This inkwell can change any blood into magic inscription ink. And I've been holding on to Dooley's husband's blood for reassurance of our deal.
I mean,
The blood isn't there anymore.
what happens to? So the blood is gone.
The blood is, the vial is empty. And
Would
I
she
have,
be able?
I have magic ink now.
Would you be able to tell? Would she be able to tell whose blood it is? I'm sure we can't just replace it with blood.
We can try.
Oh wait, I know something. Gui, can you please give that file to me, the empty one?
And hand him the vial.
Cool. Vani's gonna just stroll for a little while, go behind the corner. Ovani's gonna fill the vial with his own blood.
Yep.
He's gonna remove his mask a little bit.
Yeah.
After a while, a little bit of comes dripping from his face into the vial.
Mm-hmm.
Just a little,
Yeah, just enough. Just enough.
just enough. But yeah, Ovani didn't do anything. He just removed the mask.
Yep.
Without beating. Yep, that's it. Puts the mask back on, and starts walking back to the rest.
Okay. You'll have a full vial of blood.
And he comes back and gives you the vial. This might do it. I hope.
Is this yours? Is this it? I sure. And just corks it. Just puts it back away. Just now to not think about that for the entire journey. Shall we?
Sure.
Sure.
What was Avadi going for?
About 10 minutes.
Well, we.
I'm gonna
Onwards.
put 10 gold on Ovani being a vampire.
No, not a
Nah.
vampire. Just a regular human.
Bullshit.
Well, the way you said regular kind of gave it like just a regular human.
Yeah, just a regular human.
You mean like me, regular?
Oh, you mean like flame regular?
Whose blood is it?
Oh, might be mine.
Kyrie's quite morally iffed about this.
I'm more existentially worried.
It's fine. It's all good.
Is this
Right,
conversation
it's all good.
happening as you're walking out of the black market?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, the big orc is stood there. Like, you see Striker looking very happy, very well kept. And the orc is like laid on the grass with him feeding an apple, just like, who's a beautiful boy? It's you.
Yes.
It's you. And Striker's just. And he's like, yes, I know. Oh,
First, we give him 2 bottles of the wine to say thank you.
There's a ton of big softies in this campaign, and I love it.
yeah.
Oh, Flynn
Riker
is
a
gonna
very
give
boy.
2 of the chili vodkas to.
Oh, smokehouse chili vodka. How did you know? He pops off the cork and just starts drinking it while looking at you, like while talking to you all. So, your cart's done. Your horse is your horse has been well kept. Can I do anything else for you?
I think we're good.
Oh, okay.
Are you perhaps low on blood? Just perhaps.
No, I'm fine.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's good.
Good.
Just give me a second. And he walks away from you all, and you hear him like behind the house, like, I know. I'll come and find you and visit you eventually, I promise. And you hear, I know. And then you hear crunching, and he's like, you enjoy that apple. And he comes round, Striker, like, on a leash with the cart and stuff. Well, here you go. Please return to the black market at any time.
I love this NPC so much.
It's not now.
Thank you for taking care of Strider, though.
Striker.
Strider.
Strider.
How dare you get his name wrong?
It is the old
Playing
golden
his
brewery.
horse noises.
Of course.
He takes another glug of the alcohol. Well, be seeing you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh,
I needed
crawling to the
this.
back of the car.
I needed this.
Quick, go before he wants to keep the horse. Go.
Anyway, I'll offer you 1,000. Now you guys start making your way back. Do you want to just skip straight to Castle? Because it's like a fucking 2 days travel.
Oh, there's one thing I want to do, though.
Yeah.
So, it's a 2-day travel, right? Do we stop on the way?
I mean, yeah, you'll stop to make camp over the night times and stuff.
Cool. So, when we do camp out, I would like to, when everybody is at least attempting to sleep, I'd like to get the message stone from Captain.
Roll a sleight hand.
I will.
With advantage, because Captain's asleep.
I have very low insight.
You do.
I'm good at perception. I'm bad at insight.
That's a 10.
A 10?
Yeah.
My passive perception is a 9, so it's.
Yeah. As you grab it, you hear the prince go, "What the fuck is it now?"
No, I don't want to talk to you. I want to talk to Jose. God damn it. Is this the wrong stone?
No, it's the same stone. You just have to,
Oh.
you grabbed it wrong and it called the prince instead. Like 3 a.m.
Good night, Beep.
Good night. Hello?
I do want to say, I would like to walk a bit away from the group for docking.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you want to go on a private?
Yeah, do you want to private chat it or?
Yeah, let's do private.
Okay.
Let's see.
Hello?
Hello, is this Ozak? Hello, it's Avani.
Oh, hello. In the background you hear, hello, Ivani.
Do I recognize that voice?
Yeah, it's Satish.
Oh, Satish. Wonderful to hear from you. How are you doing?
We're good. We're good. We just finished playing a funny game from your hometown, actually.
Oh, so you read Arincorn Nest? Oh.
Yes. Your brother taught us it. The one with the hand signs, and then the thing where it's like, ooh, am I gonna stab your finger or am I gonna stab my own finger?
Yeah, I remember that one. It's a fun one.
Yeah, your brother was doing it.
Yeah, wait, is...
He's asleep at the moment.
Oh, can you wake him up?
Yeah, give me a second.
Okay.
You hear footsteps go away, and Isaac's like, so what's this really about?
You said my brother is there.
That's what he said. Wears the same kind of mask as you. About the same height, same kind of build.
What does he look like? Tell me right now.
Wears the same kind of mask as you. I haven't seen his face.
What color is his exterior?
I mean, about the same as yours, bud. Same kind of dark hair, bit longer, tied back messily.
Oh, Zach, I need you to listen very carefully. Very carefully.
Of course.
That can't be my brother. It is impossible. It cannot be.
What do you mean it can't be your brother? And then the door opens, and he hears the Tesh go, I've got him! The microphone picks up, and you just hear, hello, Avani.
What? But... Wait. Who is this?
You know who this is. You do recognize the voice.
I recognize it? Oh.
Yeah. It is your brother.
How
His voice.
No, you're not...
You hear him go, one second, let me talk to my brother in peace. And he walks out and the door closes. So, what do you want?
You know what I want. You very much know.
Oh, I'm well aware of what you want, Ovani.
Imbird, tell me right now.
Mm-hmm.
What is happening? I saw you, and I perfectly know.
Yes.
You are not my brother. You cannot be my brother.
Magic works in strange ways, brother. You know this as well as I do. Take a look at yourself.
I don't think you know what I've been through. You don't want to know what it felt like that day. To see you just on the floor like that.
Do you know what it feels like to be buried in the ground for a year and a half?
I know how. I know who... No, I don't know, but I do know that my brother, Imber, is dead for good. There is no way they would be back. I don't know who you are, but I don't appreciate you.
Maybe everything isn't what it seems. Maybe you should come check out Core Nest at some point, Avani.
Oh, I will.
Things have changed around here. I look forward to seeing you, brother. And then the line goes.
Damn it.
Flint's PP is a 12, Flint could notice.
Yeah,
Oh.
Flint's is actually a 12 in passive perception.
Oh!
Not a 9.
So,
yeah.
Flint, you would have overheard that conversation. Give me a second. How far
It should
into
be
the conversation would you have liked to wake up, Captain?
Just like the ass end of it, I think would be better. Can I roll performance?
Yeah.
Just to like pretend to still be asleep and
Yeah.
with what I've overheard. Okay.
See what you're
I would
peeping.
like to put the stone back into Captain's.
Yeah, you roll a sleight of hand.
Oh, for God's sake!
That's a 22.
Okay, yeah, you get it in Captain's pocket without
That
Captain
was-
noticing.
That
What?
was an 8 on performance. I rolled a 2 and I
You're
rolled
aware
a
Captain's
6.
awake.
Oh. I'm just gonna cast invisibility on Captain and myself, and I'm gonna drag them into the forest.
Oh, okay.
Oh. Everybody hears that. It's very like quick and violent, and well, not violent, but like everybody should hear it. It's not sneakily that I do this.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
So you all heard Ovani drag Captain off into the forest.
Ah,
Right.
That was Captain being dragged off into
yeah,
the forest.
exactly.
Ah.
I just dragged him quite a while. Invincibility lasts an hour, so just a bit. Do you struggle, Captain?
No.
Really? Okay.
Oh,
I would assume. Alright, fine.
What was okay? I'm gonna try not to pry as much, but what the fuck was that?
By the way, it's pitch dark outside, and
Yeah.
you cannot see anything. Ovani
No.
can see a lot.
Yeah, Ovani can see perfectly fine.
I send little bird on them like a sniffer dog.
Yeah, I can stealth.
Go
It's a
on.
basket.
I can stealth and Hunter's Mark.
Go on.
I cast fly on little bird.
No,
Oh.
no, this is not going to be good.
Okay.
I mean, yeah,
Um,
Guri doesn't really. Yeah, Guri just instinctually does that.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna fucking stealth then, I guess.
Okay, roll your stealth.
21.
Fine, it's-
Little bird, yeah, you sneak up quite quickly.
Do you want me to roll perception or something?
With the stealth that high, I think you should be okay.
So as I'm dragging Captain just across the forest essentially, and after invisibility runs out, I just throw them on the floor. I grab my my Shamisen Spear, put them at the throat, and cast Hold Fireball. If they get up, Fireball goes off.
Okay, Ovani, let's not do this right now.
Oh no, you speak right now.
I am, yeah.
You are awake.
A bit.
What were you doing? And I hold the fireball really close to their face.
Listen, it's your fault for not being sneaky enough.
It's your fault for being so stupid. But you might. Oh, this fireball is pretty
Okay.
warm, isn't it?
How far away are me and Kyrie? Actually, I would also like to stealth.
Okay, stealth.
Miss Cloak. As well.
Okay, roll your stealth with Mistcloak.
That's a 14.
Kyrie knows you're there, doesn't know little bird's there.
So
I mean, Ovani, sorry.
they're being dragged,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
So I'm gonna imagine that it makes marks.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna use. Do you want us to do a nature check or just follow the?
It would be a survival for.
Right. Okay, that's
check.
-1. Right. Yes. 19 minus 1, 18.
Yeah, you track quite quickly. Roll a stealth.
So if you were to like walk up to this, you would see like a bright light in the forest from quite
Yeah,
a
it's
distance away.
not that hidden.
Can I get Ovani to do?
Alpha's
Uh,
20, by the way. 18 plus 2.
Wow.
Okay,
Mm.
so the only person you know is there, Ovani, is Kyrie.
Oh,
Can I have Ovani do a wisdom saving throw for me, please? I'm using the imposing figure to fight back.
advantage on wisdom saving throws. Let's see how I get. Oh, not advantage, sorry, proficiency. Just 1d20 then. That's a 22.
Fuck. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, that doesn't work.
So, Avani's gonna put away his mask a little bit, just like last time. And you see again a big grin. Well, sort of a grin. And
You would
some
all see
fangs.
this
Another
as well,
whisper.
illuminated
Yeah.
by the fireball. You would
But-
see the silhouette
yeah.
of like Ovani's mask coming up and these two fangs coming down.
But to you, Captain, you see the fangs about twice as big as they were before.
Oh, Vanny, can you roll another wisdom save?
I will. It's a 7. Oh shit.
Hold person.
That's when
Oh.
we get close enough. Tell us when we're within 60 feet, by the way.
You're within 60 feet to see this.
Okay.
And oh, Vanny can
immediately
no longer move.
cast fog cloud around the area as well.
Why?
Okay. I mean, you can stop Guri casting if you can.
I will stop gooey casting.
Okay.
Oh, it's juicy!
Guri's gonna stop her, okay? And then just nod and, like, just wait.
I'm just gonna drop out of the sky and remove the spear
And the fireball.
because
You're releasing
Ovani-
fireball.
no,
No, no,
I'm
no,
gonna-
no,
well, I'm
but
gonna point it up into the sky if it does end up going off. I knew that was gonna happen eventually.
Sort of like taps Kyrie on the back and then just sort of nods to go check out Ovani since they know them probably better than they do.
Nice.
Listen, if you're worried about me hearing some things, I heard like the ass end of that conversation, so yeah, you trying to kill me isn't really worth it.
I'm gonna drop hold person. I
Okay.
just needed to make sure that I could get the weapon away, basically.
Mm-hmm.
And make sure that I'm sort of in the way.
Yeah. You get the weapon quite easily. Vanny, let's go for the spear.
Yeah. I'm literally just gonna stand between Ovani and Captain.
Mm-hmm. Vanny's still holding out the fireball, but into the sky, so it doesn't come across as threatening. But he does turn towards you. I mean, Captain specifically.
Mm-hmm.
You heard nothing?
I mean, I heard some things, but I don't think they're that important. Again, ass end of conversation.
Why do you keep doing this, Captain?
What do you mean?
You keep trying to pry into my business, and it's fine. But
Okay.
some business not.
They have been accidents both fucking times. It's not my fault that Ozak called me, and it's not my fault you were shitty at taking the fucking sending stone from me. Learn better sleight of hand skills if you're gonna be this fucking shady.
If I'm so bad at sleight of hand, maybe this fireball isn't going where I wanted to go.
Right within 15 feet.
The Kapesh just slowly slides out of its fucking.
Try me, bitch!
scabbard.
Am I within 15 feet?
Yeah.
Okay, zone of truth.
Oh,
Ovani, make a charisma saving throw.
Zero.
that's a natural one.
That's a big zero.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
For 10 minutes, you can't lie.
That's
at all.
fine.
You have to tell
That's-
the truth.
You can also
Sure.
choose not to speak.
Right, I need, I guess, everyone to roll charisma.
Oh, 3.
So Little Bird can't lie, Ovani can't lie.
I got a
I-
20.
I still can't fucking speak English.
Okay, you can lie.
Yeah,
I got a
Captain can
24,
lie.
baby.
And Gooey's not in range, so...
You're making all this very difficult for me.
Talk now, bitch.
Am I not?
Captain,
I'm
you're not
gonna-
helping.
I'm gonna take off my amulet and just put it next to Ravani's head. Speak.
Oh. On that note, that's where we're going to end the session.
Oh no! Don't do this then.
Oh, this is cruel.
I hope you've enjoyed, both viewers and listeners, and we'll catch you all next Monday.